all set to do the honors, and we are underway from Atlanta. And this will make it into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's incomplete. It's John Brown. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It's 3rd down.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demonte Casey. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Straight, daddy.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, fellas, let's get down this goddamn field.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Grady Jarrett able to take him down.
Yeah, you don't get your fat ass out the goddamn way.
Remaining on 2nd down. Allen. And that is incomplete.
There you go, dude.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one.
Why y'all been dropping shit, dude?
The incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Well, moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get
niggas
to nothing.
ass out here.
Some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Fuck my
As the front team now as this one's set away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He's got the first down and then some. As they finally
why the fuck y'all make my nigga run that way when I'm fucking controlling him? Fuck out of here.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Let's talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd down at 5. Here's Gurley now. Toss right. Gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 15 yards on the play. First down. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
Gurley again here on first down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. A very quick pass to Ridley. And got it inside the 10 at the end. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Get your ass over there.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd and goal, Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a 2nd touchdown.
The defense up.
5-yard touchdown.
Why the fuck is he checking the nigga all the way across the fucking field?
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down. Ball
on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. A give to Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Bills nothing.
On play action, Allen going deep for Diggs. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
All right, I need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
He sets up the screen to Jones. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
30-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen.
Well, that nigga sent the whole house.
10.
Well, that nigga shit glitching right
Play
now.
home for a Bills touchdown.
To
John Brown. 70 yards. And the Bills draw a bit closer. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Pressure. Let's see if they dial it up this way. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On first down, it's Gurley. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, zero, nada there for the offense draws.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities, and they held them to no gain.
Now Ryan on second down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield. So the sack pushes him back, and now third and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Now it's Ryan. And he'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's fourth down. On fourth down, the Falcons send out Sterling Hoffrichter to punt. Isaiah McKenzie is back deep for the Bills. This is fielded at the 7. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
To John Brown.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Weak ass arm, boy.
They've been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
That killed me, that shit, man.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They go play action here on first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown.
Bro, almost missed that.
John Brown.
You let me know I was going to.
Here in this first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Tyler's pass to kick off for Buffalo.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
Out there for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
To kick off for Buffalo.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will make it into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
It'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patches, I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic.
What the fuck you doing, Weezy? That was you.
7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends are like in the sprinter stance.
Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Right back there. And I threw that shit low.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Intercepted.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
42-yard line.
He gives to Gurley. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
Early, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
2nd and 9.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Take him down. The Bills get to him. Matt Milano in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. To return is McKenzie. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. And he finds Tyler Croft. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. Allen's throw is complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Back now in Atlanta. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. From midfield, here's Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
31 yards.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Jones
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Isaiah McKenzie.
Isaiah McKenzie there to make the grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete. So the ball a little late
burn your ass.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down. Take the completion, keep moving.
Ooh, seen that one.
Jones. Down to the 26. Big play there, Ryan to Jones.
All right, you gonna let him do you like that, too?
This play started with the protection. You have to have it to give your quarterback time to let routes develop downfield. And then it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that. Play callers love 4 vertical routes because receivers can be open at any time downfield, often for big gains.
Well, throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. 2nd and 10 now. Ryan. He's going to have to hook up to Gage. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Ryan will throw again. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Look at this shit up, Cole.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Like any team, they would have loved to have had more yards on that run, but it looks like they just want to get to the 2-minute warning and see what they want to do after that.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Another carry now for Gurley. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Gosh, given the time and the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Might be illegal touching, boy. Madden be full of shit.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock with Yeldon. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under 1 minute to go now in the football game. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
It wouldn't be me if I didn't try it.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen.
Yo, where the fuck do this guy be throwing it to, B? Like, the nigga wide open. How do you overthrow him? Boy, that nigga ass, boy. That nigga is ass, boy.
He'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 80. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Hayden Hurst in the final minute. Now the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Locked in on him early.
Locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Bearcats made at the 25-yard line. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to hold and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Allen to throw. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
I want something foul to run, man. And be like, oh shit, son. Oh shit, son.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They run it from the gun with Yeldon. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Jones. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and making an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he...
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Damn, Dan, you.
They don't know my name.